let's get comfortable. Friday, what is it? About 10 to, just short of 10 to 6. Just short of 10 to 6, what kind of conversations? 5:47. Been up since 5:05, Friday swim. So, you got to be outcome focused. You got to be a sensory acuity, behavioural flexibility, and you've got to develop some rapport with yourself. So, up and at it this morning, I've got a goal, racing some triathlons. Have I got a date yet? No. Have I got some niggles? Yes. Am I still training and working towards racing? Yes. Will I get to the start line? Possibility. I'm doing everything I can do to make sure that I'm fit and healthy to get to the start line. If I don't get there by some mysterious ways, nothing's ever wasted. Nothing is ever wasted. Or that's my perception of it. And if I look at it that way, it gets me up every day to make adjustments in my training, because you've got to have that flexibility. So I swim with Dean Kirkham on a Friday morning. We're swimming out other side of Board Street, Arworth, because it fits our schedule, but we have to get up a little bit early to be able to get there. He does, to where he travels from, and I do from where I travel from. If you want something badly, you will make some adjustments, but you've got to be outcome driven. You've got to be aware of what you want. What's the benefits of keeping in shape for whatever you're doing in relation to sport or in relation to life? What's the importance of remaining alcohol free, remaining drug free? Fetching the sensory acuity into there, and fetching the behavioural flexibility and rapport with yourself. We have senses, don't we? We hear, we feel, we taste, we sense. And for me, I'm very much into that sensing of the environment. Setting the environment up so it triggers me off into a positive place, so I make the right decisions, have the right outcomes. If I'm not feeling like, I've got to have some flexibility in there. I've got to have some skills that I've learned to be able to break the habit of being myself and be different. And that's about developing some rapport and having an understanding of yourself. And not be led by the emotional centres, more frontal lobes. This is the brain, half a brain actually, but it's there, frontal lobes. The frontal lobes, I've banged on about this before. That's where the crown jewels of all our communication is, how to deal with tricky situations, how to deal with conflict, not coming from the emotional centres. And the more time we're spending there and having an understanding of where am I today, what do I need to do to keep myself in the place of least resistance. Because there's people in our environments that probe and prompt us and trying to lead us down certain paths. It's about maintaining your direction, not their direction. And that's where the flexibility comes in, and the rapport with yourself, and having that sense of awareness to maintain your outcome, your goal, whatever that may be. I've had quite an interesting morning so far, getting up just after 5, sat reviewing my week, what I've listened to, what I've seen, who I've worked with. You're just getting feedback all the time. And the feedback for me allows me to work on myself and allows me to keep getting into that place of where I'm more resourceful. People, places and events make you resourceful, or they make me resourceful. They never used to. I was very much led by the environment, making the wrong decisions, having the wrong choices. Now I don't. What you think about comes about within yourself. Thoughts for a Friday.